Okay, so we've reached the last question, and I usually say that the last question generally isn't that bad for most papers, but in this case I would say this is probably the hardest question on here. So we're going to look for the area of this trapezium, so this four-sided shape with the semicircle in the middle. So the area of a trapezium is given to you in the formula booklet. It is, if this is A, this is B, and then the vertical height is h. So it's given to you by 1/2 a plus b times h. So these two added together times by the height, and then you half it. So we have this bottom value, we need this top value here, and we need the height. So this is quite nice because it's a circle. This is the radius of the circle, and then this at the top would actually be the radius of the circle twice. So if we find the radius of the circle, we can find all of it pretty much. So let's go with that. So the area of the semicircle is 77 centimeters. So this is going to enable us to find it pretty much. So it's backwards area. So the area of a circle is given by pi r squared. In this case, it's cut in half. So it's 1/2 pi r squared because it's a semicircle. And then that's equal to 77. So let's solve this for r and find what the radius is. So timesing both sides by 2. The purpose of this is to get rid of the half. So this goes, so we get that pi r squared is equal to 154. So let's solve this for r squared, so dividing by pi on both sides. So I get that r squared is equal to 154 divided by pi. And then I square root both sides. So I get that r is equal to the square root of 154 over pi. So let's put this in the calculator. So this is more or less 7 exactly. So it's 7.0014. And I think that's well reasonable to say r is 7. So r is 7. So from this, we get that this length up here is 7. This is also 7. And then the height is also 7. So top of my trapezium, so if I draw my diagram now, so we're told that this is 22, at the top it's 14, and then this bit here is 7. So using this formula here that's provided at the front of the booklet, we now solve this. So the area is equal to 1/2 22 plus 14 times by 7. So let's do this. So 22 plus 14, that is 36. So this is equal to 1/2 of 36 times by 7. So this is equal to 1/2 of 36, which is 18 times by 7. And then 18 times by 7 is 126. And then let's just check the units really quickly. So it's in centimeters. So this is an area. So it would be 126 centimeters squared. And that answers the question. So the area is 126 centimeters squared.